From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here we go, set! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles! 79 Broncos!
Throwing right away on the game's first play.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On the ready.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5.
Come on, set! Viking 18! Warriors 17!
Now they'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
1st and 10 now from the 36. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
Milrow gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
First down throw there is incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
On 2nd down, Milrow will get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
On 3rd down, Milrow. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. They pick up 17 through the air. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Second and 1.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Once again, it's Walker. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Come on. Set. Dragon 60.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. That is caught by the tight end, Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Seattle. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jack Panthers. Let's go.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. Past the 45. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be 1st and goal inside the 10. A big play to kick off this drive. 71 yards.
First and goal, Arizona.
Ready.
So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal.
Ready.
Here's a run. And he will get into the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Cardinals will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all time, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Here we go. Check. Let go.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8 at his pass, the 40-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup.
the 42 now. Here's 2nd and 2.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
From the gun, it's Milrow. Open man is Horton. It's caught. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, Seattle. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready, ready.
They'll run here with Walker. Finds an alley to the 35. Wadarani brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Let's go now. Check, check. 18 cop.
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he's in! Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Seahawks.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. An unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Thanks to the score, Seahawks 14, Cardinals 7. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. The return starts from the 5. He'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Warriors 70. Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hands. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
19 Lions. 70.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Finding room at midfield. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. It is a big gain for Arizona. 52 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
A give. Here's Benson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
Benson. Come on, escape. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Come on. 60 Eagles. Ready.
They'll run with Benson.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
Back at the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal.
Here we go, set. Bronco 80.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cow, Panther Street, Panther Street.
Here's Milrow to throw. Here as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
It is 3rd and 10.
Ready, ready.
Now it's Milrow. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
18, Pop. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick 1st down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Back to throw. That's caught by Harrison right side.
Campbell's pass. Complete to number 18, Marvin Harrison Jr. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. That's a 40-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Ready? 60 by Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
They'll look to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. Here's Blake Gillikin now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. And it's all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Mustang 19. Let's go. Check. Hawk 70. 79 Broncos. Ready?
Now Milrow on 1st down. He's looking deep for Shakir. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Check.
They'll go play action with Milrow. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing is Milrow. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
The thing is, the offense comes to the sideline now. The quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
This is taken at the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
On the ready. Trap 60. Here we go. Stack. Dragon. Bronco 80.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The throw here is complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Panther 6, Buffalo 18. Warrior 70.
He'll drop to throw. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way. close to the 40-yard line.
On the jump.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Get it.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a 1st down.
And I think both of us came away from our discussions with the coaches thinking that this guy was going to have a massive role in this one, but after only his first catch of the game, let's give credit where it's due. This defense, man, they've held him in check throughout.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 2.
Ready. No. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
The run up the middle. It's Walker. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
He'll come up to 3rd and 3.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
To the air, it's Milrow. He's got a man. That's Horton. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
You can see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over it.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Here we go. Kraken 60. Kraken 80.
On 1st down, it's Milrow. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
2nd and a yard.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
3rd and 2, now Milrow. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Seattle.
just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Seven Pirates. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
First down.
Ready up. Here we go, start. Mustang 19.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
Third and 6.
Viking 18. Buffalo 18.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he's in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
I'll tell you what, Mike, there's being aggressive on fourth down, and then there's being really aggressive on fourth down. They weren't just trying to get an inch past the sticks. They were going for broke, but hey, when you have trust in your quarterback and your downfield weapons, I don't blame them.
17.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
On first and 10, it's Milrow. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
From the 43, here's second down and 2.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
On the ready.
3rd and a yard.
Third. Let's go now.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he will have the Seahawks first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game. You just can't miss. It's a close game. Fourth quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs.
He'll take this forward for about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
On the set.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 5.
Come on. Check. Smash. Warriors. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. His throw left side is complete. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. 17 yards on that connection. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Ready. Gravity Lions.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Quick work, taken in, and they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. Just handoff right, handoff left. And it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything. Because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Here we go. Track Cougar 19. Panther 11. Go street.
Milroe. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Ohio State.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Seven Pirates. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
19 tight.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It'll be interesting to see how they handle this situation. Do they try to slow play this and try to score without giving the ball back, or do they try to strike as quickly as possible? So first things first, They got to convert this third down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. And he's going to be taken down, but there is a flag on the field. You wonder if that was a push-off. Task now, a really tough one. Third and very long.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's Harrison. It is a gain of 17 by about the length of the football. They've got the first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
It is second down and 5.
Here we go. Set. Buffalo 18. 19 Charger. 19 Charger.
Back to the air one more time. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
It's third down. And 5 yards to go.
60. Ready. Panthers.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left.
Here we go.
It's first and 10.
Hawk set Warriors 17. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. A quick throw, and it's complete on the slant. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. Thanks to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in covering, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things much harder.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A gain there of 20. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
19 Lions. 70 Lions.
They'll look to throw yet again. Pass complete there to Harrison. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Come on, set! Panther 60, Panther 60. Go!
To the air, it's Milrow. He's going to air this one out. That's going to be incomplete. Covering very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Cougar 19, 65 catch, 65 catch.
Milrow throwing on 2nd down. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Max Melton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
A run on 1st and goal. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
From the 6.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. And they'll stop it with 28 seconds to go in the game. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
Extra point now by Riley. He gets it to go, and the Cardinals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 3. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Here we go, set.
Here's Milrow to throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. They get the victory away